right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back with another video. All right, I'm excited about this video. Well, I'm not really that excited, but I'm here for it. You know what I mean? So we're talking about Lizzo today, okay? And surprisingly, we're not talking about her ass. We're actually talking about some music. Now, I can't say that we probably won't be talking about her ass after we see the video, because I'm sure we're going to be talking about a lot of ass and body. But anyway, the track is called Rumors, all right, featuring Cardi B, which is very interesting, and we'll talk about it in a second. So I think this is great for Lizzo. We haven't heard anything from Lizzo in about, what, 2 years, 2.5 years? Since Good as Hell, since her #1 record, since she got 3 or 4 Grammys, then Lizzo was gone. You know what I mean? And then we seen her on the internet shaking her butt and trying to secretly lose weight. Then she was depressed because then she couldn't secretly lose weight because then the big fat community didn't like her anymore. And then the skinny people were just like, girl, no, you need to stay fat too. It was just a whole situation. But I think it's interesting that she's got Cardi B on this record. But I'm starting to realize this is a formula. You know what I mean? In my mind, you know, I'm looking at how things happen, because I feel like Cardi kind of did the same thing with WAP. I feel like when an artist has pressure, right, and they went out on a high, like Lizzo, there's so much pressure on the follow-up, and she's been gone for so long. I feel like she needs someone that has a little momentum and a little steam to usher her back in, and it will be her label mate, Cardi B. And you know, I feel like Cardi B had that same situation with Megan Thee Stallion and WAP. Cardi B hadn't had a record for about 9 months, so she, you know, they did the collab. Her, Megan Thee Stallion did the collab that helped Cardi B get back into the algorithm, if you will. You know what I mean? And I feel like Cardi B is helping Lizzo get that push that she's going to need for the record to go, because I don't think that Lizzo has the draw enough to make that record go by herself at this stage of the game. I think Lizzo has been gone quite some time, and I also feel like that she has turned into more of an Instagram personality, and I just don't think that she had I just don't think that she would have had that same impact by herself without, you know, Cardi B. And personally, this is why I feel like we haven't got a record from Lizzo in such a long time, because I feel like the label did not know what to do, or maybe perhaps she didn't know what to do. She couldn't find a record. And that's why I also felt like, you know, there was times she was very, very depressed and stressed out. And I feel like that's because she could not find a record. But I had been saying that. I'd been saying that for a while. I'm like, Lizzo can't find a record. This is why she's so stressed out. So it's interesting to see now, you know, she's got a record and Cardi B's featuring on the record. But it, like I said, it only makes sense because I don't think she would have been able to jump back out there after almost 2 years or 2.5 years by herself. I just don't think that she'd have been able to do it, and it would have the same impact. There's a lot of pressure riding on Lizzo's next era in general, from the project to the singles, all of that, because she peaked so high. She got like 3 or 4 Grammys. She became Lizzo off of one album, one song almost. You know what I mean? So now what's next? You know, and she was doing a lot of the body stuff, and we're kind of like, we're done with that. We need a record. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not want to see WAP. I don't know. I don't want to feel like WAP. I don't want to feel like Up. I don't want to feel like none of this. You know what I mean? I see the goal. I've seen this before. You know what I mean? I've kind of seen this energy from Cardi B before already. I feel like, you know what I mean? But, you know, so I'm just hoping that this doesn't start to just, I don't want it to get to be too predictable when I see Cardi B on a feature, or I see Cardi B on a record. You know what I mean? Like, I could already see they're doing the merchandise, they're selling the vinyls, like it's the whole WAP kind of rollouty feel. You know what I'm saying? So this will be interesting to see what this video looks like, because I don't want this to feel like Wild Side. I don't want this to look like WAP. I'm really hoping that we get something fresh with this, and I'm hoping that I'm interested to see what how Cardi B will sound on a record with Lizzo. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Have they ever did a record before? I don't think they've ever done a record before. So it will be interesting to see how Cardi B sounds on a record with Lizzo. It will be interesting to see if this is going to be a super sexual record. Cardi B is very sexually fluid. Lizzo is very bare, free, wild, and absurd. So this could be a lot of things here. But I'm here for it. And I'm here for all the girls linking up and teaming up. I want to know, is Lizzo going to do more singing? Is she going to be in here trying to really rap? I don't know. But I'm here for it, and I can't wait to see what this is going to look like. Okay? I also think that this is very smart on Cardi B's behalf because right now she's pregnant. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. She's pregnant. So what is this going to look like? That's what I was thinking about as well. I forgot about that. But okay, besides the pregnancy part, she's pregnant, right? So, and she's still working on her album. I thought the album would have been out this year, but it doesn't look like we're going to get the album anytime this year because she's pregnant and there's a lot, and she's putting out all of these features, which is good. At least she's keeping the people fed with features. I'm actually glad to see Cardi B doing features now. A lot of people are saying, well, we need a single from Cardi B. We're tired of the features. Well, she hasn't done many. So I'm actually happy to see her doing feature where non-quality control. You know, I'm glad to see that it's not 21 Savage, Offset, the Migos. You know what I mean? I'm glad to see her teaming up with Lizzo, Normani. She's getting herself out there. You know what I mean? And she's becoming one of those leading girls that can, you know, revive careers in a way. So I think this is nice for Cardi B too to be jumping on different records like this and see her in different spaces because this builds her catalog of music, and so and her reach, of course. So this is a good look for her as well. And while she doesn't have music out, she's still keeping the people fed. So I think this is super dope. And you know, not for nothing, being pregnant in these videos, dropping music, it says a lot. A lot of girls get pregnant and feel like they can't work anymore. A lot of girls get pregnant and they just stop working completely. Cardi B continues to work. And so that's one thing that I can really appreciate about her. However, I don't really want to see a pregnant Cardi B in music videos because I feel like a pregnant Cardi B can't give me what I need because you're pregnant. So a pregnant Cardi B can't really get out here and dance the way and perform the way that I feel like, you know, she should be able to perform. So I don't really know what this video is going to look like. Now they're going to have to really style her up. Her set is going to have to be really styled up because she's got this big old belly. So and in order for it to hit, she ain't going to be able to do a lot of dancing. So being pregnant in a music video, this is going to be a sight to see because in the Normani video, she was very much so covered up. You know what I mean? They were covered it up naked with the hair. So I hope she's not naked. We've seen that already. We just seen it. So to see this, it's going to be interesting. And not for nothing, I'm going to be honest with you. You see how Cardi B is moving on because she's working. I'm just saying. Now, where does that leave Wildside? Wildside so all those Normani fans, you have to still go stream Wildside and support Normani. Remember that. Cardi B has moved on to the next project. She gave Normani what she can give her, and boom, now we're on to the next project. And it was pretty quickly, too. You know what I mean? So I want everybody that's still those Normani fans to keep that same energy and keep streaming Wildside. I don't want us to forget about Wildside now because Cardi B has moved on to Lizzo. Because remember, everybody was so Normani. I'm going to hold you guys to that when I said it was all about Cardi B. Okay? But anyway, not for nothing. We'll see how this record does with Lizzo. I'll be out of town, so I probably won't be able to go live immediately. But we'll definitely talk about it on StationHead. I'll definitely be tweeting about it. And we'll definitely be getting into some things. So Lizzo, Cardi B, rumors dropping Friday. I can't wait to see what the song is about, what these looks are going to give, what these visuals are going to give, and how Cardi B is going to perform pregnant. All right, so we'll talk about it more when we have a little bit more to get into. And until next time, make sure you guys leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Follow me all across your social medias at The Armon Wiggins Show. And I will see you niggas soon. All right. Love y'all. Peace out.